I posted a new video every single day for 2023 on my YouTube channel. And in today's video, we are going to look at if it was actually worth it, if it actually makes sense to do this. And yes, it does. Spoiler alert. I'm going to tell you why I believe this is the superior way of actually building an audience. And we are going to look at how much money I made in that first year on YouTube, because it took me a couple of months to get monetized, a little bit more than 6 months. And I'm going to tell you how much money I actually invested in this business, which is, because you need to see it as a business, which is this YouTube channel. If you do not know me, my name is Chris Mangonza. Usually I release videos about business and more specifically about Amazon FBA. But in today's video, I wanted to do a quick recap of my past year on YouTube, because I believe that not only there's a lot of people that interest, but there's a lot of lessons that you can actually take from this journey that I took, not only in business in general, but especially with Amazon FBA as well, because there's a lot of things that translate into building a successful, quote unquote, because my channel is not hugely successful yet, but there's a lot of things that there's a lot of parallels in between those two. Okay, so we are going to go into my YouTube channel. Today is January 4th, by the way, so it's a little bit delayed. I'm not releasing this video on January 1st, but I was able to reach, on January 1st, I reached 1,700 subscribers. I'm right now at 1,720, but I was able to reach 1,700 subscribers in 1 year of posting every day. No. How much money did it cost me to actually build this business to this point? So I invested a lot of money, and of course you can start with no money, but it is a business for me, and of course I invested a lot of money to build this business. You do not need to invest as much as I did, but I invested up to today. I invested like close to $10,000 on this YouTube channel, and it started first with the camera and the microphone that I'm using. So I have an expensive camera, an expensive lens. I use the Canon M6 Mark II. I use what's the name of the lens? I forgot. It's a 16 millimeters, whatever. I remember the name of the lens. And it's the one that everybody uses for this camera. It's a $400 lens. Okay, the camera itself is $1,000. I use an expensive microphone, which is $400. That everybody knows about, and it's a great microphone. So, because sound is actually more important than the video quality. And I have a lot of other accessories, all that stuff. So just this, I actually have two cameras because I broke one, and so you do not have to be as dumb as me. And instead of instead of fixing the other camera, I just bought the exact same one because I needed it fast to shoot videos. And so yeah, you do not need to spend as much money as me, but like just with this, it's already close to $3,000, right? After that, I built a custom PC just to create content. Of course, it helps me with my other business as well, which is my e-commerce business, my Amazon business. But just this custom PC, it's in Miami right now. I'm not in Miami; it's in Miami, and we're going to talk a little bit about that as well. But so it's $3,000 more. It's more than $3,000, but it's like 3,000 something. So we're going to add this to that, and it's going to be already $6,000 that I invested in this channel. Let's just add like $300 to $500 just for random accessories to shoot videos and stuff. And then I just bought, actually, because I've been traveling for 6 months. I'm not in Miami, and I had to get another computer because I needed a better computer. My old MacBook, I used to work with my old MacBooks, but I was not able to share my screen and stuff, all that stuff, and do video edits and all that stuff with my old MacBook. But with this new one, right now I purchased a $3,000 MacBook, and so in total it brings the total to like $9,000 without counting all the random stuff all around, okay? So this is everything that has to do with equipment. Now, when it comes to actually promoting the channel, I actually spent $500 in ads last year just to kickstart the channel a little bit, but it was just to get the few first subscribers. I think it gives you a few hundred subscribers, not even 100 subscribers. I do not know. I do not exactly remember, but there's a specific way. And if you want to promote your channel this way with ads, you do not run any specific ads, but you like any random ads, but you need to run ads on specific keywords for specific videos, on specific competitors, and it is going to help you actually get your first. You do not need to do it, but it was just a way for me to kickstart my journey, because it's a really small niche. The niche that I'm in is not a huge niche, and it's actually a great way to actually kickstart. You do not need to do it, but I just wanted to kickstart my journey a little bit, to get my first few subscribers and to get my name out there a little bit. It's an investment. It's not something that you need to do, but it's going to accelerate your growth a little bit, because the hardest part to grow is when you have 0 subscribers, your videos do not get recommended, all that stuff, and it takes a little bit of time for the SEO to kick in, and we are going to talk about the SEO. So in addition to all that, I'm paying for some software such as vidIQ, which is like, I think, $50 a month. And it's just some random stuff, like I counted as part of it my autoresponder, my email autoresponder, which cost me like $70 a month as well. And just, I also have a virtual assistant taking care of some stuff for me, for my YouTube channel. So it's a lot of money. If you really look at the year, it's over $10,000 invested. Now, the big question is, was I able to actually get my money back on all that I spent on this business? So we are going to look at, because yes, I told you I was able to get monetized. I think it was in June, either in June or July, something like this. So it was like maybe August. So it was like a little bit more than 6 months in my journey I was able to get monetized, which is something, by the way, that most people are not able to do. Like, most people do not even reach 100 subscribers, let alone 1,000 subscribers that you actually need to get monetized on YouTube, which I was able to do, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I was able to do it. Not only this, but you need 4,000 times hours, which you probably know if you watch a lot of videos, if you want to actually grow your YouTube channel. So I think I was able to reach the 1,000 subscribers before the 4,000 hours. Yeah, it took me like 6 months to get the 1,000 subscribers, and then a couple more weeks to actually get the 4,000 watch hours. No, the thing is that getting subscribers is fine, and I think this is a mistake that I've seen a lot of people make, especially in the Amazon community, when they are actually trying to build an audience, and is using audience from audience that you build from Twitter to actually start getting subscribers on YouTube. And I think this is the wrong way, because if you look at those people, they are not monetized yet, just because people that are subscribed to them on Twitter do not necessarily like their content on YouTube. And so I think that, and this is why I really wanted to start my journey on YouTube and not really use outside platforms. And by the way, you have my social medias that will pop up from time to time here, which you can follow. I do not post a lot, except on TikTok I post a little bit. So hang out. And in Instagram I post, like, I'm traveling a lot right now, so if you want to follow me and see what I do, best way to do it is right there, my Instagram. So now, as I said, we are going to look at my numbers and see how much money I was able to make actually on YouTube for the past year, and see if I was actually able to break even if I made more than $10,000 with YouTube. So I'm not even sure where you can actually see this. It should be in analytics. And by the way, yeah, I was able to get like close to 200,000 views, and right now my views are skyrocketing actually, just right now. So yeah, so this is my revenue for the last 28 days. With YouTube, I was able to make $63, and lifetime, I was able to make, let it load a little bit. So in total, I made $284.25. Does that mean that I haven't been able to actually make my money back with YouTube? The answer is no. I already made my money back, because YouTube AdSense, it's not the only way to actually, and I'm not sure I actually made my money back yet, but I made everything back. But like, I'm pretty close to break even if I haven't broken even yet. I'm not even looking at it, to be honest, because I'm not too focused on that. It's more of a long-term play for me. Okay, but the money that you're gonna make if you start actually on YouTube is not going to be only with Google AdSense, by the way. Most of the money that I made, and I started making money with this YouTube channel way before I actually got monetized, okay? Way before, because first of all, you have, and it really depends on your niche. It's really going to depend on your niche. And so you have affiliate things, the stuff that you actually promote, which with Amazon FBA you can make good money if you, but of course do not actually start promoting trash products. Like, be honest with your audience, which is something that I try to be. But like, you're gonna make money with this, with affiliate links, and with this niche, it's something like we use a lot of softwares, and so if you can teach people to actually use those softwares and use them correctly, people will actually stay on those, will keep using those softwares, and you're gonna make some money in exchange of bringing those softwares that are software that you must use. Okay, as an Amazon seller, you're gonna make money of that. Okay, so this is why it brings me a little money every single month. It's not huge. I'm still making way more money, by the way, with my Amazon business. I'm not making a ton of money with the YouTube business. So, but I was able to make a couple thousand. And if you want to make a couple $1,000s next year, it's probably a business. It's probably something that you can start as well if you are comfortable in front of a camera, by the way. So this is basically how much I made so far with YouTube, and we can look at the breakdown for since August. And was it the first month I was actually? Yeah, August was the first month, so it took me like 7 months actually to be monetized. Okay, so to look at it, in August I made $34, October 47, so it's growing little by little. In September $53, November 71, December 71 as well. So it's growing little by little. I'm happy with this, and I'm trying to make this, and I do not know why I opened Discord. Because, by the way, we have a Discord server. If you did not know, Discord server for Amazon sellers. If you want to join, or if you want to talk to me about other stuff, if you want to, but mostly for Amazon sellers, if you want to network, best way to do it. Come on the Discord server and start talking to people. But yeah, you can not only start monetizing your channel with affiliate links, with affiliate programs, and do not try to sell, of course, by the way, do not try to sell stuff that does not make sense. But this is something that you can actually start doing when it makes sense, and if it actually helps your audience. The second thing that I'm offering is coachings, and I'm starting to because I said it in previously, like I'm starting to push the coaching a little bit more with my email list and stuff like this, because actually keeping an email list costs money, and running this business costs money as well. Okay, so you need to make your money back at one point, and this is the big realization for me, because like I helped a lot of people with this business for free, with the Amazon business. And I'm still helping a lot of people for free, but I need to make it make sense for me to actually do this right at one point. But does not mean that you should profit of everything. This is what I'm going to talk about a little bit now. Now, I believe that if you are in any industry, if you have something to say, like I think that everybody should actually start a YouTube channel if you want to make, because it is going to open up so much opportunity, and this is what happened for me with Amazon FBA. You are going to start meeting, and I'm sorry I keep hitting the mic, you are going to start meeting a lot of people in your industry. And so this is not only if you are in business, but if it does not matter which industry you are in, even if you are just a student in architecture, let's say, you can create content around architecture. And of course, you are not an expert yet, but you do not need to be an expert to create content around something. You can still explain a few stuff regarding, for example, architecture. So for example, if I was an architectural student, I really like the Gothic architectural style, and so I'm always researching stuff about it, especially since I started traveling way more. You know, I'm really trying to travel and see churches and stuff like this, because I find those beautiful, and I look up a lot of architectural content, right? This is something that I really like, and actually one of my best friends is an architect. But you can, even if you are just a student, you can still create content around that subject. And you see a lot of people, and especially because my mother tongue is French, and I consume a lot of content in French as well. And you see one of the biggest content creator from Paris used to be a jurist. I don't know if you say jurist in English, but it's basically not a lawyer, but working in the law fields, you know, for companies and stuff like that, right? And so she started actually creating content about trying to vulgarize, and vulgarizing is not the way to say it in English, but trying to explain to the mass some juridic concept and from stuff that was happening at that time. And it was a lot of stuff with, I'm sorry I keep hitting the mic, I have no reason why, but like with a lot of stuff that was happening with black people in, because she's black, she's half black, half Moroccan, and a lot of stuff that was happening with black people in France, a lot of tensions and different things that were related to law. And she's right now, she's one of the biggest influencer in France. Her name is Sally, I think, I forgot her name. But yeah, and she just started by actually sharing stuff like this and just trying to, after that, bring it to a bigger audience. And you can start, whether you are a student, whether you're already working in your field, you can start. And if it is architecture that you are, if you are in architecture, you can actually start doing this. And even if you do not become a huge, because it may not be your goal to become a huge influencer, it may not be your goal, but even if you do not become a huge influencer, it is going to open up so much opportunities in your field, that it is going to it's just going to open up so much opportunities with new people. If you're actually looking for a job, it may open up doors for you. And the more people actually know you in your industry, the easier it gets for you to actually make money, because you are going to get some. And I do not even have a huge audience, by the way. I only have 1,700 subscribers, but it opened up, just in the Amazon field, it opened up so many opportunities for me. Not only this, but you are going to start getting in touch with people that are not necessarily working at Amazon, but like people, for my specific case, for people that are actually founders of some softwares that we use every single day, or people that actually work at software companies for softwares that we actually use daily. And so whenever I have an issue with the software, I have kind of a priority lane to the people at the software company to get it resolved or get my issue resolved if I ever run into some troubles. And so it is going to be it is going to be the exact same thing in any industry. You are going to get priority access to anything because people at those specific place, at high place in some companies that have your best interest in mind, because you are someone that actually promotes not only the industry they are in. So if the market grows, their business is going to grow as well, because if their market share stays the same, if the pie gets bigger, their slice of the pie is going to get is going to get bigger as well, right? So not only that, but you can make their size of the part grow as well if you actually promote their products. And so for all those reasons, you get priority access to a lot of people, and you sometimes you can try new features in advance, all that stuff. And so you can be a step in advance in compared to other people. You have a couple of moves in advance. You are a couple of moves in advance, and so it's a great thing actually, because for multiple reasons that I think you can pretty much figure out by yourself. So this is why I believe you should create content. It does not matter in which industry you are in. It's going to help you a lot. Now, why do I believe that creating content daily is the superior way of actually doing YouTube instead of just making because if you look at my videos at the beginning, I used to, because I actually wanted to make one video a day, but since the beginning of the year, but at the beginning, I was editing my videos every single day. And whether it is the first video that you see right now, or if you've seen like older videos from me, you'll notice that my videos are unedited, and it's just me talking in front of the camera for 10, 20, sometimes 40 minutes uninterrupted. And it is a skill that you actually need to develop. But I believe that it's the best way to actually start building an audience, because you build a deeper bond with your audience, and the audience that you build is actually more meaningful. Because if you do not follow this model to actually do YouTube, you can do 1, 2, 3 video a week. 3 video a week is a lot of work if you edit yourself, if you do not have a video editor. But like if you borrow yourself and you edit, everything is going to take you a lot of time to just get 2 videos out every single week. And let's say this is what you do. I'm going to explain the way I'm thinking about it. But if you are doing this, you become a slave to the algorithm, because every single one of your videos, pretty much every single one of your videos, needs to be, it needs to work, it needs to be perfect, and needs to be optimized to get view. The issue, if you do this, is that you are not going to be able to cover a lot of things and a lot of the nuance that comes with the things that you actually want to share with your audience, because your video lengths need to be optimized, and every single one of your videos need to be a hit. So there's only a few subjects that you can actually talk about, because a lot of the subjects, out of the small nuance, from your market, from the things that you actually want to share with your audience, are not going to be able to be shared on your channel. And because of that, you are going to need to do the exact same content almost over and over and over again. And this is what you see in the niche that I'm in the YouTube, in the Amazon FBA niche, and then more specifically the online arbitrage niche, which is a sub niche inside the Amazon FBA niche. And what you see, and this is something that a lot of people that actually watch my videos talk about, and told me. They said that they were watching other people, but like those people were making the same videos over and over again, just with different angles, not going in depth and all that stuff. And it's normal, because because they do 2 videos a week or 1 video a week, and they need every single video to perform. I do not need this. I can do 7 videos in a row. I can do 3, no, 7 is a lot, but I can do 7 videos in a row. Yeah, I could do 7 videos in a row that do not get a lot of views. I would not care, okay? Because I know that it's just for 1 week. The next week I'm going to do videos that perform better. But does that mean that these videos are not important to your audience? No, they are important. Even though they get less views, there are some nuance that a lot of people in your audience actually that actually want to dive deeper into whatever you are sharing, actually need to be successful. Okay, if you're an education channel, if you're not an education channel, it's going to be a little bit different. If you're doing entertainment and all that stuff, but you could still do daily content, but whatever. And this is why, and of course, like I could have made like 2 videos a day on the same subject, heavily edited, because I know to do it. If you watch my first videos, they were heavily edited, and or I could get somebody to do it for me, to edit them for me, and I'm sure that I would have had way more subscribers if I actually followed that model. But even though I would have had that many subscribers, does that mean that I would have the same bonds that I have right now with my audience? No, because like the reason why I'm having such a great relationship, it's weird to say this, but such a great bond with my audience is because I have content for every single thing that they can think about when it comes to selling on Amazon and doing online arbitrage on Amazon. I cover every single thing and every single questions that they have. Okay, I go deep in every subject, and going deep on some subject is not going to get you a lot of views on a lot of videos. There's a lot of videos that only get like some of my videos on the first week. It's getting pretty rare, but like on the first week there are some of my videos that only get 50 views. Usually it's more. Usually all my videos goes over 100 views every single at least after 48 hours, but usually after 24 hours there are over 100 views. Like for some of them it's slower, but it's stuff that people look for here and there and that are really low traffic, but that is important. That is really important. And so it's actually need like those piece of content. There's a big gap in a lot of industry that are like those pieces of content are missing. And yes, it is going to result in way less subscribers, but I know for a fact that with this business, actually, I have a bigger impact that a lot of people that have more subscribers actually have in the market. Not only because I just see it from the relationship that I have with the community, with my community, but also because, yes, I have less subscribers, but this channel as a business make more money than people who have actually more subscribers. And by the way, in this space, there are some people that actually buy subscribers, and there's one guy that actually buys subscribers. I'm not going to say who, but if you do a little research, you're going to see that it does not make sense. But there's guys that actually buy subscribers and buy views. One in particular, and you can see it because you see its number of views going up, going down, and the number of subscribers going up, going down, and numbers of subscribers being super high while the views are super low. I'm not gonna talk about who it is. You can figure it out yourself. It's not a big space. And it's one of the guy that talks the most shit. So, do you need to spend as much money as I did to actually start your YouTube business if you want to start one? No. I still recommend that you at least get a decent camera and a decent mic. You do not need to get one of those mics, such as the one that I have right there on the floor that you saw, but you can get just a lapel mic for 20 bucks. It's good enough. Before I started shooting with my laptop again, this is the mic that you saw me record the video outside and all that stuff. This is the mic that I use. It's great, okay? This mic is better, but the lapel mic is just fine. You can get one for 20 bucks. Do not get the wireless one that costs $300. It's not needed. Just get the lapel one. Just 20 bucks is good enough. Get a decent camera. Yes, you can shoot with your iPhone. It's going to be better. And actually, if you need to choose in between a camera and a microphone, just get a microphone and shoot with your iPhone. It's fine. But try to upgrade to a camera as soon as possible, because it is just going to make everything easier when you shoot, because you have a SD card, you have a camera, and the quality of your video is better. But you can still shoot with a camera, because before I actually was selling on Amazon with an iPhone, I'm sorry. Before I was selling on Amazon, I actually was selling to small business because I was doing marketing for small business. And for one of my clients, I actually built a YouTube channel, and we shoot all the videos that are on his YouTube channel with my iPhone. And we only released one video a week, and we had the lapel mic as well. And some of the videos reached 20,000 views. And I'm not going to tell you who it is and why we stopped working together. But it was still a small channel, by the way, so you do not know this guy. But yeah, like you could just really shoot with your iPhones. If you just get your iPhone, get a lapel mic, and start shooting with this. Do not use the iPhone the iPhone microphone. It's gonna be trash. Get the lapel mic. It's long as fuck, so you can plug it to your iPhone right there on the USB-C. No, because right now it's USB-C, but or on the Lightning port. If you have an older iPhone, and just start from there. But yeah, this is how much money I made. Yeah, I think uploading daily on YouTube is the best way to do. And I think this is, by the way, we haven't looked at the views, so let's just look at the views as the last thing that, and yeah, I'm probably going to cross 200,000 views today. And if you saw the last 28 days, in the last 28 days, I had 44,000 views, which is like 1/4 of what I had the whole year. So it's only starting to pick up and become more and more and more and growing faster. So yeah, lifetime, you can see a lot of my videos. This video has 12,000 views, but this is a video that I actually boosted with ads. This one too. This is an old video that is not on my channel anymore. It's a super old video from 2008. Forget about it, and you'll never find it. And it's not even a video of me. Quick story short. This is a funny story. It's a guy that was on my school. I used to live in Belgium. I'm in Belgium currently, by the way. And I grew up in Belgium. And one guy that was on my school had a beef with a guy that was in France. Okay, and it was a huge beef because by the way, I think it was 2008, right? 2008, and 7,000 views for 2008 was crazy on YouTube. And so basically, this guy had a beef, and so it was a huge beef in between Belgium and in between France. And crazy story, but like to make it short, yeah, that's it. That's that video. And this guy had a rap song he was basically beefing with this, and I do not know why we uploaded it on my channel. It was some guy at my school that was older than me. It was not even, he was 2 years older than me, and so sometimes we're all talking about music a little bit because I used to love music a lot. But yeah, to make it short, these are the two videos that I promoted. So this is why this one has 12,000 views, this one 8,000. And after that, I have a few videos that are at a few thousand views, such as these, a lot of short as well. But these, and it's just my whole strategy, to be honest. My whole strategy was to create a lot of evergreen content, and so this is why I still have my views are getting better and better the more time goes, because I have a lot of evergreen content, and I use this content to evergreen content that people actually look for. Okay, searchable things on Amazon. This is my main strategy, to be honest. This is the main way I did it, and this is how you can actually do it yourself as well if you want to. So do daily videos. I would highly recommend that this is what you do. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope it was helpful. Like this video if it helped you, subscribe, do all that stuff. And yeah, that's all my knowledge when it comes to actually building YouTube channel. It's not necessary to build a huge channel to make a lot of money. And if you need to remember something, this is it. It's better to actually build a bigger bond with your audience than to go for a huge audience. It's way better to do this. So hope it was helpful. Follow me on social right there, and I'll see you tomorrow for a new video. Thank you for watching.